Welcome to QJA Nightly News with your host, Arjun Patel. Today we'll be going over the topic of K-pop. What is K-pop? How do the female stars get to where they are? In what ways are they exploited during the training process? What drives the industry? How are women being represented in these videos? And finally, is there any hope for the industry?
To the best you can, define K-pop.
K-pop?
K-pop.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, just create kind of weird videos, I guess.
Music? Do you know anything about K-pop?
Hello, my name is Arjun Patel, and apparently a lot of people don't know what K-pop is, so I'm here to tell everyone the truth. K-pop, or Korean pop, is an art form and cultural movement characterized by showy videos and highly coordinated dance numbers set to music similar to Western pop. It was actually Psy's Gangnam Style, viewed over 2.4 billion times on YouTube, that propelled K-pop to the international stage. K-pop has become an iconic symbol of Korean culture, and global sales were worth over 30 million in 2009. Unfortunately, the glamour of K-pop music videos conceals a dark side of K-pop. In recent news, Jung Suk-woo, the CEO of K-pop record label Open World Entertainment, was recently arrested on charges of sexually abusing female signees and encouraging male signees to do the same. Sadly, this sort of systematic abuse seems to be the norm in the K-pop industry. Let's head over to our K-pop training expert Avery Yang to tell us more about the issue.
안녕하세요. Hey, it's me, Avery Yang, reporting live from Seoul, South Korea. You're right, Arjun. It is becoming the norm in K-pop. I think we need to take a first look at the training process to better understand the K-pop industry. Unlike the American music industry, the path to stardom in the K-pop industry starts with a rigorous training system, which acts as a factory to mass-produce K-pop stars. Trainees sign off to companies at a very young age, where the only guarantee is years of hard work. These companies control everything from their diet and weight to their daily schedule, which can be over 10 hours of practice and only 5 hours of sleep. Arjun, I don't know how these K-pop stars work with so little sleep. They sure do know how to cover it up in their music videos. Let's take a look at how teens react to seeing those K-pop music videos by some of today's popular girl groups.
It's like super sexual. Like, majorly.
Honestly, I don't feel anything but disturbed and confused. Very confused. She's opening her purse. I'm kind of scared to see what's inside. Oh god.
Yeah, I get the metaphor.
Wait, is the first the vagina? Yeah, that's the vagina. Everything was a vagina. Well, or vaginas. Are vaginas. I don't know what this.
They're all really pretty, but I feel like this is the stereotypical K-pop song. I've seen way too many of these kinds.
And the blood. Oh. That's.
Well, that was interesting.
Often, K-pop music videos stereotype women as male-dependent entertainers for the male gaze. In order to succeed in the industry, these stars have to give up their freedom to the K-pop companies. The companies have complete control over these women, and that ultimately leads them to be physically and sexually abused as a way to make profits. Physical exploitation can be shown in After School's First Love, where the girl group was forced to learn pole dancing, which resulted in wounds and bruises over their whole body. Arjun, I would say the singular desire for profit drives the system. The industry also places monumental amounts of stress in groups to gain popularity quickly due to privacy dropping prices of songs to merely a few cents. These artists then only receive a small fraction of that as compensation, which makes it harder for artists to pay off their debts to the companies that hire them.
Thank you, Avery. It seems that acting sexy and doing bizarre dance routines leads to shock value, which increases popularity and profit. Let's head over to our on-site reporter, Joseph Levy, to recap with bystanders some of the topics we have discussed.
So, Just a few questions about the videos. In the videos that you've seen, have you noticed that the women look particularly sleep deprived or tired, worn out? So something that we're studying in our project is how the training process is very strenuous on women, and many times they're sexually exploited and very much sleep deprived.
If they wanted to be a hip-hop star, you would start around age of 13, 14.
Yeah, you start pretty young.
Yeah, and during that time, the companies don't pay you, so I think they just cover your like basic life needs. And that's
Right,
it.
you actually end up in debt to the company.
Right.
And then you end up having to work off that debt before you start earning money.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, one of the CEOs of the K-pop industry very recently got in a lot of trouble for essentially abusing some of the female K-pop stars, and not only that, but also encouraging some of the male stars to do the same. What would your response to something like that be?
I mean, anger, obviously.
Is all this to say that all K-pop is bad? No. Despite the majority of videos depicting women as hypersexual, there are female groups that work towards female empowerment. Girl groups such as Miss A work against the system to promote female independence. And FX music videos Toy talks about not letting a man mistreat a woman as well as not needing a man to live. The point is, we can still be fans of the culturally rich and popular genre of music, but we just need to be aware about these underlying issues of K-pop. These issues do not change overnight, but change starts from the fans and the audience that allows the system to take place. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great night.